suffering into sacrifice. From suffering into a sacrifice. From the Latin word sacrificium and sace, meaning holy, and to offer it for another. To offer it for another and to make it a holy. Thus, it's no longer about us, ourselves, but also for other people. For someone whom we are offering this kind of suffering, that it becomes sacrifice. Love transforms our suffering into a sacrifice. In fact, for Christ, it is a redeeming love. I believe all of you have made sacrifices in one way or the other, right?
Yes.
Parents here made sacrifices for their children. Couples here made sacrifices for their beloved. And servants here made sacrifices to be of service to other people. We all have, in one way or the other, made sacrifices for something because it is a proof that we have love. When we have sacrifice, it is a proof that we have love. Ito'y tanda na tayo ay nagmahal. Sino ba daw dito ang nagmahal na hindi nag-sacrifice para sa kanyang minamahal? Sino ba dito ang nagmahal na hindi nasaktan, naghirap? Because apparently, it's an integral part of loving, that sacrifice. And there's this classic question in theology: did God really die and did he really suffer on the cross? Yung Diyos ba nung si Jesus ipinako, siya ba ay totoong naghirap at namatay sa krus? Yung Diyos ba nasaktan din noong napako si Jesus sa krus? What do you think?
Yes.
No, because He's God.
Bakit?
Yes, because He's God. There's this one theologian who said,
Bakit?
if God is not capable of suffering, then He is not capable of loving. If God is not capable of suffering, then He is not capable of loving. And thus, God really suffered and died on the cross because of that kind of love. Thus, the cross of Christ is a symbol of His love, of His sacrifice for us. In the earlier times, in the year 300 AD, the cross is not being used as a Christian symbol. They use the symbol of fish, the shepherd, and other things, but they do away with the cross because it is